Hey folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing. I just wanted to bring you guys in for a quick moment. What I have here is a 2018 Ford Raptor. I think my customer said 801A. That's the number on it. If you guys are really big with Ford Raptors, I guess there's an 801A, an 802A, an 803A, whatever. But this is an 801A. This is an after. I didn't have time to bring you guys in before, and you really wouldn't have had a great appreciation for what I had to do. But what my client had was he just got this thing. This thing was built, I don't know, less than 30 days ago. When you order these things, they get built for you. They get sent by rail. He picked it up from the dealership, but there was a problem with the paint, and I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about how I resolved it. The issue with the paint, right now it looks gorgeous, right? I give this a level 8.5, almost a 9. 10 would be inappropriate. We don't have enough clear coat to get there. But what happened is my customer got a hold of this thing a couple of days ago, and he noticed what looked like hairline scratches, almost like a cat with their fingernails had scratched this thing. So when I came to look at the paint, what I think happened is maybe some of the protective film that was removed by the dealer, they may have scratched the paint, they may have marred it, and any of the little glue that was left behind from the protective film, they might have tried to remove it with a dirty microfiber, a microfiber that's not soft, and it left all these hairline scratches on the paint. And my client said, Scott, I want them off. I spent an arm and a leg for this truck. He wasn't the happiest camper with Ford. But what I ended up doing with this 2018 Ford Raptor is I did a single, I wanted to say single stage, I'm thinking about paint at the moment. I did a one-step correction. I used an orange cutting pad, Griot's orange cutting pad, 5.5 inches, and I used Griot's correcting cream all the way along the side of the truck, up on top of the roof, along the sides, even the other side here. I'll try to get around here. I'm sorry the lighting's not great. I've been working on this thing for several hours and it's getting to be late in the day, but basically Griot's correcting cream, one step all the way down the sides. My responsibility was not the tires or the glass or anything like that. The customer wanted me just to take care of the paint. What I want to talk about is the hood. The hood was the worst of this deal. What we had on the hood was, the hood was bad. There was a lot of scratches. I had to get very aggressive with the hood. I used Griot's fast correcting cream with a microfiber pad, and I had to do a two-step on the hood. Whenever you're doing a two-step and trying to be that aggressive to remove scratches on a car that is literally 30 days old, you gotta be a little careful. This paint's pretty fresh. It's only about 30, 40 days old, and I don't wanna be cutting a lot of the paint off this vehicle. I ended up getting very aggressive on the hood to remove some of those scratches. And let me move this way. I got some wind in my face, but let me go this way. But my point is here is whenever you're working on a new vehicle, this thing's about 70 grand. You want to be very careful. You want to communicate effectively with your customer. Yes, there was a lot of stuff on the paint he didn't like. I got about 90% of what he didn't want on the paint off. The only place I allowed myself to be aggressive, to do an aggressive two-step, was the hood, because that was just, it was unbearable, and it's a flat panel, so you see it really well, especially when you walk up to the truck. On a new truck, I would not want to do an aggressive two-step. There's a lot of scratches coming. This is going to be a hunting and camping truck, so I want to try to preserve as much clear coat as I can, but I allowed myself to be aggressive up front. But on the sides, we just did a nice one-step on it, restored some really nice shining gloss. Then what I did is I put a coat, not a coating on it, and it's not Meguiar's Ultimate Fast Finish. I can't really talk about it because it's not on a retail level yet. It's not available to the public. So I put a coating on the truck. It's not a ceramic coating. It's got some SiO2 stuff involved in it, but it's not a Geon product or anything like that, just to give it a real nice glossy look like that on the paint. I just wanted to share that with you. 2018 Ford Raptor, brand new, literally just got here 3 days ago. The truck just got painted according to the paperwork, because you order these things and then the customer gets to follow it online, and then it got shipped. So it was built about 30 days ago or maybe 40 days ago. But I just wanted to share that with you. I'd say altogether, to be able to do this truck, Took me, I don't know, about 4 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. So it was a lot of work in that 3.5, 4 hours, but the truck looks sweet. Looks like glass. I love it. 2018 Ford Raptor. My customer's happy with it. I just wanted to share it with you. Not all that exciting, but if you guys are into Ford Raptors, there you go. There's a gorgeous one if you ask me. I love you all, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.